I'm Brian Van from Sport Bike Track Gear, sportbiketrackgear.com. Today we're going to do a video review on a high-end racing boot from our friends at Dainese. This is the Torque Pro boot. This boot comes in a few different configurations, and we're going to do the best we can to explain that to you. I'm going to start off with sizing, okay? Per Dainese, the conversion that we've got right here on the boot, size 45 euro translates to an 11.5, and size 46 euro translates to a 12.5. I find that to be pretty accurate at the end of the day, okay? Right now I have on one of the Torque Pro in boots in a size 46 euro, got the lacing system done up, and it feels good, okay? It feels good. I am pretty much a 12 US, okay, and have a little bit of a wide foot. So for me, going up that half size, it's not a big deal, okay, not a big deal at all. So 45 is 11.5 US per their size chart and per the tags on the boots, and the 46 is a 12.5, right? Once again with Dainese, if you guys ever need any assistance choosing the right product for your application, compatibility, throughout their product range, or sizing, please contact us. We're at 888-784-4327, or shoot us an email to orders@sportbiketrackgear.com. We understand the product line. We're going to be happy to help you through the process of getting the right size the first time, okay? And then of course, if there's ever any issues, we're here to support you after the sale and get you an exchange if we need to. Let's focus now on the Torque Pro boot. This is a boot that's going to be at home, on the racetrack, on the street, pretty much anywhere. Tons of protection, very reasonable comfort considering that it's a high-end race boot. It has very solid lateral ankle protection. That's something that I really look for in a full-on racing boot. Good protection fore and aft as well, okay? Got a metal stainless steel toe slider, replaceable. Got a metal slider here on the outside of the ankle, metal slider here on the back of the heel cup. What's nice about these is they have a very low coefficient of friction, which means they slide really easily on the pavement. Okay, when you're sliding along, you fall off your bike, you're sliding along, sliding is okay. Tumbling kind of sucks. When you have pieces like this on your boot that allow the boot to slide easier, it reduces the possibility of your boot getting caught on the pavement, right? And then sending you tumbling. So that's a nice safety feature they have built in. Large molded heel cup, and it's actually part of the ankle stability system, what they're calling the axial distortion control system. It begins here, right? Kind of 3/4 the way up the foot, all the way up to the top of the ankle, around the back of the heel. You'll see on the other side, all the way up, about 3/4 up the front of the foot. Looking at this ankle protection system, the axial distortion control system, I want to kind of move it through its range of motion. Can you see that, Josh? The idea here is to allow your ankle to move through its natural range of motion, and as you begin to get to the end of that, right, it stops and slows the movement. It's kind of a gradual thing. It's not really abrupt, it's kind of gradual, so you cannot go beyond the point of no return, okay, to prevent that injury that would be caused by, overextending the ankle laterally. Got a molded shin cup here, and that is part of, you can see that's all one piece here that houses the ankle protection and the shin protection. It's molded. Got some foam on the inside for additional protection. It's available in the in and the out, air and non-air. The one I have in my hand here is the out. This is going to be worn over the leg of the suit, okay? And this is also the air model. You can see here, if you want to tighten up, Josh, see the perforations. And then back here, again, in the Achilles area. I'm going to go ahead and grab the in boot right now, and I'm going to explain this to you real quick, and we have another video that shows how this works, okay? It's important when you're choosing these boots that you choose properly. The in-style boot, okay, looks very similar to the out. The difference is the leg of the Dainese suit is going to go over the upper of this boot, utilizing these Velcro panels here and here to help hold it in place. The suit and the boot kind of work together, you know, and it creates kind of a structural component here to help protect you, right? Beyond that, the boots are virtually the same. The only thing that also differs from the out is that you don't have the ability to adjust for the calf here, okay, the way that you do with the out. So just to kind of cap that up, you need a Dainese suit if you're going to order the in-style boot. Let's finish up with the features and benefits of the out. Tons of adjustment for your calves, okay? I'm going to open this up to what I believe would be the extreme, okay? And there are some dudes out there that have some huge calves. Look at how big we can get that opening, okay? So you have now adjust the opening. You also have the benefit of the D-stone fabric here, which has a good amount of elasticity to it. So there is really a ton of adjustment here. It can go from that extreme all the way down to that. Tons of adjustment. Rear entry with a zipper that goes all the way down to the top of the heel cup. Open up. You're going to see back here there is a molded plate to protect the Achilles tendon, right? They use a spacer fabric inside the boot. What that does, it maintains a pocket of air between your foot and the boot. That air can work to keep you cool when it's hot out, and it can also work to keep you a little bit warmer when it's cooler out. Inside, we have an interlacing system here. Let me expose that as much as I possibly can. That crosses over this part of your foot right here. It can help to prevent fractures, and it also allows for a really good race style fit. You can really dial that in and get a nice fit. It puts your heel back in the heel cup of the boot and it keeps it there, all right? And when you're riding, performance riding especially, it's nice when you have good feel from the boots. They fit nice and snug and your heel stays in place and you're not experiencing a lot of heel lift, okay? All in all, what do we think of this boot? We think it's a great piece. It's a very nice motorcycle boot, no doubt about it. If you buy the out model, you can use this for street riding, track day riding, racing. Pretty much it's an all-around top shelf sport bike boot. Like I said, if you're interested in the inversion, check out our site for the other video where we show you how the Dainese in-style boots work with their suits. I'm Brian Van from SportBikeTrackGear.com, and this is the Torque Pro boot from Dainese.